In the age of technology, dating had transformed into a digital landscape, where swipes and emojis replaced furtive glances and whispered conversations. Sarah, a young woman with an adventurous spirit, found herself navigating this realm through the popular dating app, Tinder. Little did she know that a simple swipe would plunge her into a nightmare beyond her wildest imagination. One evening, as the city lights glimmered in the distance, Sarah's fingers danced across her phone's screen, swiping through profiles with a mix of excitement and trepidation. A profile caught her eye, a man named Alex, whose rugged charm and piercing blue eyes held an undeniable allure. Their initial exchanges were innocent enough. Shared interests and witty banter flowed effortlessly, building a connection that transcended the digital realm. As the days turned into weeks, Sarah found herself eagerly anticipating their conversations and dreaming of their first meeting. Alex suggested a secluded hiking trail for their first date, an opportunity to escape the urban hustle and embrace nature's tranquility. Sarah agreed, and they arranged to meet at the trailhead on a crisp autumn morning. As Sarah arrived at the trailhead, the anticipation in the air was palpable. She spotted Alex leaning casually against his car, a confident smile lighting up his face. The moment their eyes met, a spark ignited, and any lingering doubts were swept away by the currents of attraction. The hike began as an idyllic journey through the forest. Sunlight filtered through the leaves, casting dappled patterns on the ground. Sarah and Alex shared stories and laughter, their steps in sync with the rhythm of their blossoming connection. As the hours passed, however, a strange unease settled over Sarah. Alex's demeanor had shifted subtly, his gaze lingering a little too long and his words taking on an unsettling edge. She brushed off her concerns, chalking them up to nerves or her overactive imagination. But then, as they reached a particularly secluded part of the trail, Alex's behavior grew more erratic. He began to share intimate details of his past, tales of obsession and possessiveness that sent shivers down Sarah's spine. Her heart raced, and a nagging fear clawed at her mind. Desperation surged within Sarah as she realized that they were deep in the woods, far from anyone who could help her. Her instincts screamed at her to flee, to escape from the stranger whose true nature had been revealed. With a pounding heart, Sarah pretended to check her phone and feigned a call from a friend in distress. She apologized to Alex and insisted that she had to leave immediately. Alex's face contorted in anger and frustration, his charm unraveling to reveal a sinister mask beneath. As Sarah turned to leave, a sudden force knocked her to the ground. Alex loomed over her, his eyes ablaze with a deranged intensity. The tranquil forest had transformed into a nightmarish realm, where shadows seemed to dance with malevolence. Fear surged through Sarah's veins as she fought against Alex's grip, her screams echoing through the trees. In a desperate struggle, she managed to break free, scrambling to her feet and fleeing through the underbrush. Branches clawed at her skin, and her breath came in ragged gasps as she raced toward the trailhead. Behind her, Alex's footsteps pursued relentlessly, his manic laughter echoing through the forest. Sarah's heart pounded like a drum, her survival instincts driving her forward as adrenaline fueled her escape. Finally, the trailhead came into view, and Sarah burst through the tree line, her cries for help piercing the air. A group of hikers rushed to her aid, their presence sending Alex fleeing back into the depths of the forest. The authorities were called, and a search was launched to apprehend Alex. He was eventually captured, his true identity revealed as a dangerous predator with a history of manipulation and violence. Sarah emerged from the ordeal forever changed. The shadows of that fateful hike continued to haunt her, a reminder of the dangers lurking behind the guise of a charming profile picture. Tinder had introduced her to a nightmare she could never have anticipated, a lesson learned at a terrible cost, a lesson that would forever caution her against the deceptive allure of a digital connection.